Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Carb Watch with your friend Andy. And we are watching your carbs because your carbs are watching you and your waistline. So we actually got a request for this. Thank you so much, Gretchen, because you have given us the best suggestion ever, which is protein bars or meal replacement bars. Everybody want a bar. I'm sorry, that's so true. Everybody in the club want a bar, okay? You can't go to the grocery store or go to a Walgreens or go to a convenience store without seeing a ton of bars, which tout a ton of nutritional value, but we're not really sure if that's true or not. So in front of me, our production staff, thank you so much, production team, coming to you live from Performance Audio, they have 8 bars in front of me right now. We are protein bar crazy in the hearse tonight. So I'm going to go through each one of these, and they're from varying, honestly, all of these are different companies, which I think is great. And we're going to go through some key ingredients and some Carb Watch between all 8 of these. So buckle in because this is going to get a little bit complicated. So I looked up this fact too. I like the Eat This Not That has a lot of good nutritionists, or used to be dietitianists and RDs that go into, hey, what is the purpose of this bar? Why do you want this bar? If we're looking at it just from a bird's eye view, it's probably better to eat foods that are not in packages. That's if we're going to be robots, we're going to have vegetables, we're going to have a tiny amount of fruit because fructose spikes insulin levels, and we're going to have meats, things that come from the earth, things that do not have expiration date, or things that do have expiration dates and not on a label. But if we're looking at things that are packaged, and do have an expiration date, there are going to be things that are added in there to allow it to stay on the shelf and to have shelf life. So that's where you have to get creative too about which ones you choose. Most often people are either doing bars for actual protein to have a meal replacement. They're on the go and they don't want to fix their own food, or they don't have time to fix their own meal, so they get something that has the nutrition they need that's packaged and easy to take with them. Or they're trying to have a filler until the next meal because they are hungry and they're trying to battle satiety. So those are kind of outwardly what we're looking at with why we do these bars. I always say protein bars. Some people say meal replacement bars. The help of dietitians and specific nutritional and ingredient criteria have been selected for the best protein bar. So what are we looking for? And there's 3 things they delineate: protein, sugar, and fiber. Fiber helps things move, sugar helps things taste good, and protein is building blocks of muscle. So it says that in order to be a protein bar, you actually have to have 8 grams of protein. So that's going to help you know which one's a protein bar and which one's going to be more meal replacement. It has to have a 13 grams of sugar maximum. You want it to be low sugar, and these are going to be the best. So at no more than 13 grams of sugar and at least 3 grams of fiber. The things that we have to figure out though too is that you want a healthy form of protein. So you're going to really look for plant-based proteins. You want natural sugars. So we're talking about cane sugar, and you really want as low sugar as possible. This says not to use the sugar alcohols like the xylitol and the erythritol. I am okay with them because I think they actually do much better than the aspartame, sucralose. But they say too much of that can actually give you some GI obstacles. And then the third, with fiber, you want good fiber, natural fibers. There's some fibers that let's see what they say right here. They have synthetic or isolated fibers. So like stuff that comes from like a nut fiber. Hold on, let's see. Fats from nuts. No, that's not it. Soluble corn fiber, chicory root. These are synthetic fibers that we do not want. We actually want natural fibers from fruits. So let's start investigating, and we're also going to taste test, which I'm really excited. So I'm going to go left to right. Okay. Power Bar. The Power Bar. This is like the sponsor. It's like Gatorade Power Bar. Everybody wants a Power Bar when they're going out on the tennis court with their gin and tonics and 2:00 matches. So you get that Power Bar out. Okay, let's see what this Power Bar. On the front, it says 20 grams of protein. Yikes, that's a lot of protein. Good. We're over our 8-gram limit, so this is definitely a protein bar, and this is a Power Bar protein Plus. It says it has 4 grams of fiber and it's gluten-free. Yikes, awesome. So we're over our 3-gram fibers and we're over our 8 grams of protein, which is good. Let's see how much sugar. Sugars are 13 grams. So we've hit kind of our max right there, which is good. Carbs are 26 grams of carbs. So a little bit heavier. Think a medium-sized apple is going to be 26 grams. Let's see ingredients. This is going to be your most important thing when you're thinking about protein bars or meal replacement. Soy protein isolate. Soy is estrogenic, so that is a no to me. It does have maltitol, which is a sugar alcohol. I'm okay with it. It has calcium caseinate, fructose, which I don't think is good because it spikes insulin levels, sugar. So it already has 3 or 4 different types of sugar in the cane invert sugar. Let's see, fractionated palm kernel oil, canola oil. It has all these vegetable oils, not healthy fats. And then it goes on soy lecithin, almond butter, which is fine. This actually to me would not be my choice. Let's see if it's actually good though. It's going to say, yes, you're getting the protein, but you're getting the protein at a cost. Taste test. It's delicious. Of course, it has 7 different types of sugar. It should be delicious, so I'm not surprised by that. Protein Plus, if you're really wanting that protein and you're a bodybuilder, you may be able to use that glucose that's in there, that fructose, for energy, but it would not be my go-to as a meal replacement. I think you'll gain weight off of that. Quest bar, next. Quest, I like Quest bars. On the front, remember, fronts can be misleading. Look at the ingredient list. Excuse me, 20 grams of protein. So we've hit our 13 gram max. It has 1 gram of sugar. Is that right? 1 gram. Yikes, low. That's awesome. And 23 grams of carbs. So it has a fair amount of carbs comparable to the Power Bar, way less sugar, and just as much protein. So this is already going to be my choice between the two, especially if you're looking for protein. Ingredients. Protein blend. So it has milk protein and whey protein isolate. That's fine. I'd rather it be a pea plant protein, but those are not soygenic. Soluble corn fiber. Remember, that's the fake. Those are the artificial fibers. We do not want that. We want natural fibers. But it does have almonds. That's a good fat. Unsweetened chocolate. Erythritol. They say no. I say it's fine. And then less than 2% of cinnamon, great for your blood sugar. Sea salt, that is good. Does have sucralose and it does have stevia. So it has several different types of sugar to give it the flavor that it does. But those are fine sugars to me. This is actually definitely my choice if I'm looking for protein or after workout. Let's see if it tastes good. It already doesn't look as juicy as the other one. I mean, come on. The other one has a 1,000 million different types of sugar in it. So that one looked like cake. This one does not. This one looks like a bar. Let's see. It's actually good. I've had Quest protein bars and I'm okay with it. Thank you so much, production staff. Our production assistant, Olivia, is on it with this water. Thank you. It's not wine. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. Be real. So, Quest, to me, this is a good after workout. Is Quest. Comes in different flavors. I've had the birthday cake one that tastes really good as well. High protein, low sugars. It has 16 grams of fiber in it, and remember, we want over 3. I don't like the type of fiber that it uses, but that's fine. And I think it's better types of sugar than the other one. But the other one tastes good. Let's go to the next one. Okay. This is going to be more low carb. Luna protein bar. It's got a fancy front covering. Man, I feel so adventurous with this one. 12 grams of protein, less than the other ones, remember, but we want at least 8, so it can be called a protein bar. Non-GMO, gluten-free. Wow, so natural, so Asheville, so hippie. Let's see what it's got in it. So this is our Luna bar, protein bar. 19 grams of carbs. We've gone from 26 with the Power Bar down to 19 grams, which is great. We're on the decrease. We're on the decline. 13 grams of sugar. Remember, Quest has 1 gram of sugar. So this is 13 grams. That's our max that we want to hit. And it has 12 grams of protein. So we're over 8. So this is relatively good. Let's look and see what's in it. In 1999, we created Luna, the first nutrition bar for women to inspire women. Wow, I'm inspired. So let's see what's in here. Soy, no wonder it's for women. Soy is estrogenic, so it's giving you more estrogen. Cane syrup, I'm okay with. Cane syrup, natural syrup. Cane is going to be a natural form of sugar, though it is sugar. And cane sugar, so it has two different types. Peanuts can be inflammatory. Be careful about your peanuts is not a true nut, so be careful about that. It can be inflammatory. Different types of oil. These are different. The fats that we're not really wanting. Palm kernel oil, vegetable glycerin, peanut butter. So it has two different types. Chicory fiber syrup. Remember, that's the fiber that you're getting, and that's the one we don't want. Natural flavors. Soy, it's got some other stuff. Rice starch, probably going to be better than cornstarch, and whey protein isolate. So that's, you know what, this isn't bad, okay? I don't think that's bad. It's lower carb. We've gone from 26 down to 19. Let's see if it's good. Man, I feel like a woman. Luna. Luna, oh, how you've done me wrong, okay? I'm fine with it. I'm not a chocolate fan, so I probably want to go for it, but it tastes fine. This is going to say more for diabetes friendly, lower carb. I think that's fine. Let's try another one as I continue to chew. Mom always says I chew with my mouth open. That's fine. I really do, and I need to work on it. But I don't want you to sit here and just watch me chew. Love good fats. This is plant-based, ridiculously delicious. What? I don't know if you can trademark ridiculously. Let's see what it's got on the front. I've actually never had this bar before. Enjoy my bars. I will. Thank you so much. Enjoy my bars. They're delicious, and you'll feel fuller longer. So remember, protein after a workout. Do we want to feel fuller longer? So this may last us to our next meal, or this may be meal replacement. 14 grams of fat. We want good fats. 7 grams of protein. So this is not a protein bar. Remember, 8 grams has to be protein bar. 2 grams of sugar. That's really good. And those are our effects. 2 grams. So we're way low. Max is 13. 7 grams of protein. So we've gone down on our protein, down from the 20s down to the 7s. But this is the lowest carb yet. This is 14 grams. Right? Yeah, 14 grams is our lowest one yet. Let's see what's in it. Sorry, this is a lot of information. You're going to have to bear with me. We're only halfway through. Okay. P, princess. Let's see. It's got almond butter, Fats Blend almond butter. Fats Blend has almond butter, organic palm, coconut oil. I'm fine with. Sunflower, salt, stevia extract. I'm really fine with. Whole grain brown rice protein, semi-sweet chocolate. I'm really liking this. Okay. Does have oligofructose, so it does have a fructose as a dietary fiber, but I'm better with that than the chicory root or the other non-natural artificial fibers. Whole grain brown rice flour, cocoa. This is actually pretty good, and it's coconuts and almonds. This is my choice between the two. Okay, if we're going low carb, I'm choosing this Love's Good Fat. This is obviously delicious and lots of oil in it because it's melt. Remember, melt in your mouth, not in your hand. I'm sorry, this is not good. This is not good. I don't think we expected that because this is not ridiculously delicious. Yeah, ridiculously. No, this is not ridiculously delicious. This is just ridiculous. I don't know if you can tell, but it's all over my teeth. I'm sorry, Love Good Fats. You can already. Hold on. Yikes. Oh man, I feel like that part in the Santa Claus when he eats the drinks some milk. And he's told the kid the year before that he's lactose intolerant. She's like, it's soy milk. He's like, that's exactly what I feel like right now. Yikes. Love Good Fats. You know what? You're on it. I probably just needed to be prepared for that. It's definitely got, I'm sorry, I just spilled water all over the place. It's got good fats. If you open up that bar, it's oily. So you can tell it's got oils and fats in it, which is good. If we're looking at it not by taste, although I feel like in the right situation, this would be better. I think it would need to be out of its package I would need to have something else on hand to make sure that I could swallow it. It's just a little chalky to me. But it's got a good chocolate chip flavor. It's kind of like a cookie dough-ish type of bar. On paper, though, that's better. And you'll notice, too, we've done 4 bars and we've done 2 comparisons, right, of the low carbs versus the protein bars. Remember which one kind of tasted better? The one that was not as good for you, okay? Quest is going to be better for you. Not exactly, not bad. I thought it was good, but not tasting like cake. So you're going to have to have risk benefit. I always tell patients in the room, there's risk benefit, okay? You can eat cake all day and it's going to taste better, but it's not going to be necessarily better for you. Between the two, probably this tastes better, the Luna protein bar. It's a company that I know better, but if you look at the ingredients list, this is way better. It's less estrogenic for women. I think that's so funny, nutrition for women, okay? And the ingredients of this, it's got good fibers, it's got whole grain, which people have differences in what they think about whole grain, but I like this one better than this. I just need to get used to the taste of it. So, all really, really great information. We're going to do actually a part 2. I just got a note from production team. The green light, actually I've gotten the red light too. They're telling me to wrap it up. So we're wrapping it up right now because I want us to have time to kind of mull over. Yep, meal over. I'm hungry. Oh, I should have a replacement bar. Mull over what we just talked about. There's a lot of things. 3 things remember about your bar. Why are you eating it? I want you, whenever you eat, I think, why am I eating? Dear God, you died for me on the cross of my sins. Why am I so tired? It's a quote for later. You're going to have to ask me about it. It's great. You need to ask yourself why you're eating this. Meal replacement for protein, post-workout, or to get you to that next meal so that you're not tempted to eat other things. A lot of people think this is going to be better for you than eating M&Ms. Probably. You just need to see what's added in there because there could be just as much sugar in that protein plus power bar as there are in M&Ms. And what are you getting out of that? You want max protein. You want max amount of protein, so we want over 8 grams of protein. We want least amount of sugar, so we want less than 13 grams. That's max, and we want over 3 grams of fiber to get a really complete bar. And look at the additives. And I can't wait till next week because we're going to talk about some vegan bars and we're going to talk about some really simple ingredient bars. So thank you for the Carb Watch. Thank you for not looking at my teeth right now because I feel like they're covered in chocolate. No, we're good. We're note from production. We're good. And we'll tune in next week. Thank you for tuning into the Carb Watch, where if you're not watching your carbs are watching you. And so am I. Until next week.